I have one more Nibbles story for us to read. This one is called Nibbles Garden, Another Green Tale by Charlotte Middleton. There are all those guinea pigs. If there was one thing Nibbles loved almost as much as playing soccer, it was gardening. Nibbles dandelions were the tastiest in the whole of Dandyville. They had even won prizes. But growing prize-winning plants was too much work for one guinea pig. So Nibbles was very happy when he met his new neighbor, Posy. Nibbles and Posy worked in the garden together. They also played soccer and went on picnics. Soon they became best friends. One day, Nibbles heard a strange sound coming from his dandelions. Munch, crunch, crunch, munch, crunch. 6 very hairy caterpillars were eating his prized plants. Nibbles didn't know what to do. He couldn't let them munch his dandelions. Then Posy had a great idea to keep the caterpillars as pets. Nibbles and Posy wrote a list of all the things they might need to look after their caterpillars. Little woolly socks, glasses of milk and jelly beans, ping pong balls for playing soccer, small hairbrushes. Like they drew pictures of their little caterpillars in their journal. And they took it to Mr. Rossetti in the cafe. He knew everything about everything. Mr. Rossetti looked at the list and made a few suggestions. Little woolly socks? No. Clean jars. You don't need glasses of milk and jelly beans. Juicy leaves for munching. Twigs for climbing. No ping pong balls. No small hairbrushes. But lids with holes for plenty of fresh air. He even had some clean jars to give to Nibbles and Posy. He told them how to look after their new pets so they'd know exactly what to do. Nibbles and Posy loved their new pets. Crunch, munch, crunch. They were the happiest caterpillars in Dandyville. They got bigger and bigger and bigger. But then they were gone. Not a single wriggling caterpillar to be seen. Not a single munching sound to be heard. It was quite a mystery. Do you know what happened to the caterpillars? Nibbles and Posy were determined to solve the mystery of their missing pets. They made some posters. Lost 6 caterpillars. Have you seen them? And put them up all over Dandyville. Posy and Nibbles were worried. Nobody had seen their caterpillars. Then an email from Mr. Rossetti popped up in Nibbles' inbox. From Mr. Rossetti to Nibbles. Subject: Lost caterpillars. Please bring your jars to the cafe. Mr. Rossetti examined the jars very carefully. He lifted off the lids, and out of the jars flew... Do you know what it's going to be? 6 beautiful butterflies. You see, said Mr. Rossetti, when you lose a caterpillar, you find a butterfly. The mystery was solved. Nibbles and Posy made some new posters so that the guinea pigs of Dandyville would know what had happened to the caterpillars. And it says found with all the different pictures of their butterflies. The posters that Nibbles and Posy made were so nice. They were hung in the Dandyville Art Gallery for everyone to see. The end. Right, I will see you next time.